Welcome to the Building Design Primetime Podcast, focused on providing valuable information for anyone looking to undertake a new build or extension project. We'll share our tips, tricks and stories from a building designer's perspective.
Welcome to the Building Design Primetime Podcast. I'm your host, Amelia, and once again, we're joined by Frank Geskus.
Hey, Amelia. How are we?
Oh, look, it's a ripper today. We've got a bit of a different location.
We're in Hobart at Rest Point Casino. We're at the BDAA conference and we're on trade night tonight, which is pretty exciting. All the tradies, all the products being shown, and we've got a special guest with us today, Luke.
Thanks for having me.
Luke from James Hardie. So we're looking at all the awesome products you have.
We do have quite a few products.
You have got a lot of products. So what's your most popular product at the moment? Because everyone will be familiar with James Hardie. Some may not be familiar with the Skyon and all the other derivatives. So what seems to be your most popular products?
So over the last few years, we have launched a lot of new product innovation, and what is really popular at the moment is that vertical trend look.
And Axon panel.
Axon, but the one that's really taking off at the moment is oblique cladding.
Right.
It's got a vertical groove in it, and you can install it horizontally as well, but people really like that sort of that vertical look, and it sort of competes against, standing seam, but for a builder or a homeowner, it's much more economical and faster to put up, but it still has that fantastic look.
Yeah.
Nice feature, isn't it? Very popular.
Yeah, it's very cool. And it's got, that groove is a lot more pronounced.
That's right, yeah.
Is there any new innovations?
Yes, so over the last few years, probably we have launched a lot more sort of textured panels.
Yes.
So whether that be Hardie Fine Texture cladding or Hardie Brush Concrete cladding, we have, now in our collection of products, more textures. And, if you were back in the day, if you had blue board and you were rendering over the top, we now have a much better solution, which is Hardie Fine Texture cladding, which has got the texture built and embedded into the board.
Yeah. So the coating's a lot easier to do now?
Well, you don't have to do the coating anymore.
Oh, wow.
The coating is embedded in the board, so it's durable. It doesn't crack. So the design of the board, it's a shiplap joint. So for a homeowner who's building a house, and they might have kids that are kicking a football against the wall, it's not going to get those cracks that are
like the old ones, because they had that brittle render finish.
That's right.
Yeah. Okay, that's a great idea. And you mentioned another finish. It was a concrete.
Brush concrete.
So
a little bit similar to fine texture, but just a bit of a different sort of texture. So it's a bit like a brush sort of concrete.
Okay. It's just a normal exterior grade paint?
Yeah, so one of the great things with James Hardie products is that you can paint it any colour you want. Yeah. So it comes pre-primed, so that saves time for the homeowner. Yeah. They don't need to put too many coats on, just a couple of licks of paint. And
if you don't like the colour,
you can paint it again.
Well, nice and easy, isn't it?
Nice and easy.
Barbie pink for you for your next house, Frank.
Shit. What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No, not happening.
I thought I'd give it a shot.
No, you can do your new... Wait, we're going to design your new house yet.
That's
just
very
wait.
true.
So you guys have been supplying to the Australian market for what? It'd have to be, 100 years?
Over 130 years now. A long time.
It's amazing.
Wow.
A long time. It's part of the Australian, building culture.
It is. We're known as Hardies in the industry, and you can see us on the block these days. Yep. We're here tonight. You
guys, big supporter of the BDAA.
We are. Yeah, we are. We are the principal sponsors.
Yes.
And we're glad to be here to talk to the A&D community tonight.
Yeah, brilliant. Where do you think the future's going with claddings? Because you guys keep coming out with more and more options, and I suppose you see how the market goes, because it takes a long time to develop new products.
Yeah, products don't just happen overnight. They take years and years of, research and development and
independent testing. That's
right. So over the last few years, we have ramped up our innovation pipeline. Where we're sort of seeing, if you just look at the market, there's labour shortages at the moment, so people want homes quicker. So, I wouldn't be surprised if prefab and that sort of style building.
Modular type homes?
Modular type homes becomes sort of more and more sort of popular.
Well, definitely, especially when you're going, more densely built up areas what I call keyhole construction, because you just can't have all the trades in.
No, you
You've got
can't.
to bring in, modular pieces of building and click it together.
Yep. And I think also with, the federal government wanting to build, 1.2 million homes or something like that?
They've set a pretty mean benchmark there.
Pretty mean benchmark. I think that, building in, built up areas, people are going to be wanting to build more duplex sort of style homes. So, you've got smaller lot sizes and you need to find products that can support to maximise that
That's right.
space.
And it's got to be quality.
And quality, absolutely.
It's got to be absolute quality because we want these buildings to be here for a long time, and also got to be well designed as well. That 50, 60, 100 years, it's still there and hasn't disintegrated.
Absolutely. And I guess with, there's floods and there's fires, the...
Yeah, bushfire's been a big thing, hasn't it?
Yeah. So
And you guys have done all your testing, your products to, because you can go up to Bow 40.
that's correct, yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty important in a lot of parts of Australia. In Tasmania, we're not allowed to build up to Bow 40.
Okay.
Only Bow 29, but the rest of the country, you can go to that in flame zone. But every state, you'd find every state's slightly different.
It is slightly different.
Different habits.
Yes.
Different habits from builders and designers as well. So where do you think it's heading in so far as the products that you guys do? Got any secrets?
I'd have to kill you. No. No, I don't get access to that type of detail, but I guess all of our products, we look to help, I guess, the homeowner, but also the builder to be able to put it up quicker, faster, more efficient. We try to manufacture and design products that create, I guess, better efficiencies for everybody. So,
But also with the products you do, you're allowing building designers and architects to get more creative as well.
absolutely. So all of our products can be almost, it's like Meccano sets. So we've got all the joints and junctions. So, with the James Hardie product portfolio, you can design endless design possibilities with all of our boards, weatherboards, sheets. So
And not just exterior.
And not just exterior. So we are seeing a lot of our products being used as feature walls inside. We do obviously have, internal products as well, but a lot of our exterior products are being brought inside to create that indoor-outdoor living.
We've done that a few times. If you bring it inside, especially al fresco areas, is really cool how to do it in there as well. So, yeah.
Do you have a favourite product, Luke?
Oh, look, I would say one of my favourite products is the linear weatherboard. It's been around for quite a while, but just that...
Classic.
It's a classic. It is a classic.
I totally agree. I love it. I actually like the Prime line too.
Prime line, yes.
Prime line series.
Yep. Yeah, the Prime line series is good, but I'm a fan of linear.
Yeah.
The new oblique cladding, if I was building a house, I'd probably actually put oblique on there. You can create a great barn sort of style look. It looks really great, and it just looks premium, but at a third of that cost.
It sounds like my cup of tea.
Yeah, it would do.
Yeah.
Barn style.
Yeah.
Yes. You
I
like
like
the Scandi barn.
Yeah. Me and the rest of Australia.
Yeah, exactly. It's the flavour of the month. And why not? It looks great.
It does. So what sort of conditions are James Hardie products suited for? Like, are some, specific to coastal environments? Are some specific for rural environments?
So the great thing about James Hardie products are they are built for the Australian conditions. So whether it's 4 degrees in Hobart or whether it's 35 degrees in Cairns.
It does get 35 here too.
Actually, it was 28 degrees yesterday, wasn't it?
It was,
It was.
exactly.
So it does get
It
hot here.
wasn't raining, so happy days.
Anything above, it's double digits is pretty good here.
But yeah, the benefits are, whatever conditions get thrown at James Hardie products, they can stand up to the test of time. They're rot resistant, termites can't get into them. So, we've been around for 135 years. And,
I was going to say, you'd learn a trick or two in that
But
amount of
also
time.
with your fixings, stainless steel braids, if you go the total system, because I do know some builders sometimes cheat a little bit on that, but you use the proper stainless braids and all the proper connections, how long is your guarantee for on the products?
25 years.
Gee,
You don't
that's
get
impressive.
too many things that are 25-year
No.
guarantees. So.
Yeah, most products 25 years. And talking about the coastal conditions, there's a famous jetty at Busselton.
I've done that jetty.
Which has got your product that you just mentioned before, Primeline. So that's been around for a really, really long time.
I've specified a bit when we're doing more heritage as well. So yeah, you can get some nice lines with that.
You can.
So, yeah.
So if anyone wants to learn a little bit more about James Hardie products, where could they find some inspiration?
So the best place to go would be to either follow us on Instagram or to go to our website, jameshardy.com.au. This year we launched our inaugural Modern Homes Forecast. So it gives, I guess, homeowners and people who are looking to build or design an introduction into, I guess, the different modern styles of building.
And that's perfect because everyone's looking for, shall I say, pretty pictures, but of people being innovative with your products and be able to go online to have a look at that. Then they come to designers like me, I like something like this. And if they can tell us where they get it from, James Hardie, right, we can do that. That's easy.
Well, that's the challenge these days. People go, I want a modern home, but modern is a very broad...
yes, don't get
It
me started
is,
with that.
yeah.
So, we
It's
are...
like Hamptons.
That's right.
Yeah, everyone wants Hamptons.
Yep.
Yeah, or Scandi Barn now.
Or Scandi Barn.
So we're investing to help homeowners, get the dream home that they want, but being able to have that articulate conversation with the designer, with the builder, to say, hey, I like that look. It is modern coastal, or it is barn, or it is Japandi.
Yeah.
Japandi, I've
Japandi.
never heard that one before.
And these are the products that I want to go with it. So we're just, I guess, educating the homeowner and empowering them to be able to have those conversations.
Yeah. And say if people see a picture, that's great, but they want to touch and feel and look at the product, how would they go about trying to find samples?
Yeah, so on our website you can order a sample.
Brilliant.
When we launched the Modern Homes Forecast, we had sample kits for each of the 7 looks, so people could see the curated collection of the products together with recommended paint colours. A lot of our customers, our distributors, our resellers have displays in store. They can go in and check out and see the displays, touch and feel.
Because I think it's important. It's great to see a picture, but you want to touch it and feel it.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's, with the different textures, the different profiles, you want to get your hands, you want to roll up the sleeves and actually get to see the product.
Yeah, especially with brushed concrete,
Absolutely.
So, yeah, that's awesome.
Very cool. So what about if you have an existing house and you want to, say, do an extension, or you want to kind of clad over the top? Is that something that's possible with James Hardie?
Absolutely. Yeah, it's possible. You can clad over brick, you can extend, there's endless design possibilities, but yes, absolutely. We're seeing a lot of homes being sort of cladded over. You have old dated brick homes and people want a modern home, and it's quite easy just to batten out and render it and clad over the top.
Yeah, clad over the top, change the colour, all that type of stuff. But also, you can batten it out.
That's right.
Talk about that, and this is an important point. Previously, we used to just direct fix, and now we batten out to help with the ventilation.
Correct.
So, for everyone out there, make sure your cavities are vented from your cladding. Doesn't matter where you are in the country, make sure it breathes.
That's right.
All right, well, we might start wrapping up. Where can we find James Hardie on social media?
I'd go to our Instagram account,
Yes.
so James Hardie AU, or follow somebody like Three Birds
Renovations, yeah, very popular.
They use a lot of James Hardie products on their projects. Yeah, our Instagram account would be sort of the main one where you can get your design inspiration. We share a lot of homes that are built and renovated right across the country, all different types of looks. So if you're looking for inspiration, I'd go there first.
Very good. All right, thank you so much, Luke, for coming in and chatting to us about James Hardie. We're so grateful that you've been able to set aside some time during this pretty busy night. There's a lot of exhibitors here.
It's going to be busy.
Yeah.
It is. I'm looking forward to it, and thanks for having me.
Pleasure, mate.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for listening to the Building Design Primetime Podcast. We'll
Catch
catch
you
you
later.
next time.
And I went over the top of you. Sorry about that.
We'll catch you next time.
You're listening to the Building Design Prime Time Podcast.